Hey, this is Politics with Laura, and I got a good one for you today. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Look, any and everything going politically has flipped upside on its head. It's upside down. You're like, Laura, what are you talking about? It's upside down. I'm getting ready to tell you. This illegal immigration problem, and yes, I said problem. You might say, Laura, it is a bit offensive because they are fleeing from oppression. Damn it, we are oppressed. But however, we're not fleeing. We're trying to fight our issues. Laura, that's really mean because, they have economical hardship. So do we. But guess what? They get free stuff and we don't. Even the people that came here legally don't get what they get. But man, woo! Oh my goodness. Now they are feeling what the black communities around the United States have been feeling. And everyone was mum when it was happening to the black community. Now, it's going into the immigrant community. And they are upset. Oh my god. Man, I'm not laughing at their plight. I'm just thinking about what the guy said. He lost his composure. But you gotta check it out. You have to check it out. But before I show you the video, and I'm gonna cut it in certain places because it's about an hour-long video, I'm just gonna hit just a couple of highlights. And then you make your own mind up. But I find it, dare I say a little funny. Because now the shoe is on the other foot. These are people that are immigrants, some are Latinos, and they don't even want to be bothered with the illegal immigrants. Nah, not in my neighborhood. So now they're leaving because now the black communities are suing the government and pushing the illegal immigrants other places. Yeah, you're getting them. Now, what I found interesting is in the north part of Chicago, the Asian community and I think a little bit of other people from other countries live in that area. I gotta say they were a bit spicy. So, take a look.
Your name, please.
Hector Delgado from Brenton Park. How you doing, neighbors? Yeah. Good to see you, everyone. I'm glad to see everyone in here. Well, first of all, I don't agree with the camp. I lived in this community for a lot of years. My wife for over 35 years, and have not seen significant investments in the community, often plagued by violence, with no response from the police. Infusing a community with 2,000 migrants with no plans is not a feasible plan. It's not sustainable or fair. There is no assistance for schools, no plan for bilingual support. Now tell me, what about the migrants in this community that have lived here for over 30 years and have no viable path to citizenship? What about them?
Oh wow, okay. So it seems like Hector is saying, hey, wait a minute, we need to be taken care of, not them. Now they're here and there's all this violence. Where's the police protection? That's what black Americans have been saying for a very long time, but has fell on deaf ears time and time again. Now, you are going to get the same treatment that black Americans have been getting for a long time, and it's not going to stop. It just has begun. But let me continue on.
Tell me, we have a new group that's getting everything right off the bat, and that is not fair. Do you guys agree? I do. Will they have support? There is no transparency or accountability. We deserve to be heard, and we deserve to have a voice. We are also part of the soul of Chicago. Thank you.
Well, that was quite interesting. Now it's and look, I'm speaking on the side that I'm familiar with. Now I have always had been around people coming from other places, from other countries, coming here legally, and a lot of the resources would go to newcomers. And then those who have been here, especially, and I'm going to keep on saying the black community, because I'm black, and I know what I have experienced, not being able to get some of the resources because those resources were redirected to newcomers that are coming in. Now, here's the interesting thing. You're going to understand what the black community has been going through all along. Now you're going to have, now there are people who are coming here illegally, and they're getting, I don't even have a word for it, but they're getting the prince and princess treatment. And now you are feeling what black Americans have been feeling all along. And I'm talking about everybody coming from the Caribbean, from Africa, from all these places. Now, you have, and many of them are Latino, not just Latino, they're from other places, but majority of them are Latino. Coming up here illegally, they get money, Social Security card, they're trying to hurry up and get them work permits, they get medical assistance, school, housing, and they're taking all from your tax dollar. Those of you who have come here legally the right way. Having said that, it gets lively. Hold on.
Anthony Voitel from the 12th Ward in the McKinley Park neighborhood. This is an issue that is centered around housing, really. It's simply about housing, so I'm just going to speak to that. I want everybody in the room to know that I think the central question we should be trying to answer together as a community is, how can we ensure that nobody in the city of Chicago goes homeless, lives on the street, anything like that? I know that everybody in this room probably has to look at your paycheck at the end of the month and you say, half of this has got to go to the rent, or half of this has got to go to my mortgage. And each of us in this room is probably also considered, I'm one medical emergency away from losing my home. Maybe I'm a car crash away from not being able to get to my job and keep my job, keep my income. So I want us all to focus on how can we reach out to folks that are in need, whether you've been here for a day or whether you've been here for 30 years, to guarantee that everybody who calls Chicago home can have the right to a home, to shelter, to the security that comes with it. I think the City Council is introducing.
Okay, this is a bit too much We Are the World for me. Man, okay, everybody has a right. Now, if you're talking about rights, human rights, you're absolutely right. But however, you have to have legal standing in order to have those rights. Not just coming across the border, don't know who you are, say, hey, give me free housing, give me housing, give me money, give me school, give me education, give me. Those things aren't a right. They're not.
That's a privilege.
Thank you, Mom. That's a privilege. And what he's speaking of are privileges, not rights. I find that interesting, but he's being way too calm. Well, I can't say too calm, but listen.
Introducing something along the lines today, Mr. Lopez, on Bring Chicago Home. I hope that that goes forward because I think that is the core central issue here, that everybody deserves a right to a home. We should do everything we can to ensure nobody is
of Chicago. This is...
Oh, this guy is going to go ballistic. Okay, get out your popcorn.
Stupid. This is so stupid. Okay, you want to spend that kind of money? Fine. Where'd that $300 million go this year? How many migrants are here so far and they're coming in real fast? How many are on their way? 17 million crossed the border the last 2 years. How many more are coming to Chicago? Where are we going to put them? Right now you're spending about $50,000, maybe $100,000 per newly arrived.
Wait a minute, he is holding nothing back. Okay, keep in mind this is North Chicago, and it mostly immigrant area. Oh, it gets better. He's just revving up.
You ain't got that kind of money. And then you're going to take that money and put them in a concentration camp? We have a lot of rental units. You want to put them somewhere nice, put them somewhere nice. Now, we said that you're not allowed to have legalized marijuana federally, but we allowed that in Chicago. We said you can't have undocumented in the United States. We let that in Chicago. What about the jobs? Oh, we're not going to let them work? Booyah! In Chicago, let's let them work right away. Let's put them in housing right now. We are migrants. We are the migrants. We're here to support the migrants. Stop throwing stupid money at this. Get out of the way. Let us handle this. Bring the whole world here. We're cool. We'll make it happen without your stupid nonsense.
Alrighty then. He says, we are the migrants. Let us handle it. Now I'm kind of afraid of what he's talking about, let us handle it. What does that really mean?
Hi everyone, my name is Yon Mo. I live in Brighton Park for over 20 years now. And I'm an immigrant myself, so I'm not against the idea of having more people here, but my issue here is with the city of Chicago. There's only 24 hours in a day, and you know this is the limit. And when you know your budget is running out, how can you keep just saying accept? You know, you cannot do something that imaginary that there will be money pouring down and to help keep doing this thing, okay? You have to have a limit. You have to just say to them, no, I cannot do this anymore. This is what I really think, because I pay my tax and you don't spend your money on our residents here. You know, we have potholes. My tree wasn't trimmed, okay? I called the city for 2 years, they never come. And now they even remove my request because they say, oh, we have a new program now, we're gonna do it block by block. I don't know when that's gonna come to my neighborhood here, okay? So why not treat ourselves, you know, treat our residents who really pay the money for everybody here, okay? That nicer, okay? We need help too. You know, you have to take care of your own people first. Thank you.
We know who the true black people are, or better yet, they are being treated like the true minorities. They are not the minority upper class. Nope, they are dwindling down to the average minority. This is quite interesting. I didn't think it would happen this fast. I truly didn't. I thought that they were going to keep the migrants in black neighborhoods and cram them all in with black areas of Chicago, Philadelphia, DC, because they got them in black areas in DC, but now things are starting to switch because people are like, wait a minute, nah, this has to stop. But I find it quite interesting how the legal immigrants are reacting to the illegal immigrants. Quite interesting. Quite interesting to see. Now, he said something quite interesting about him paying taxes, and there are potholes and there are other things that need to be done, but since now these illegal immigrants are here, that money is being diverted to other places. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Black people felt the same way. Black Americans felt the same way. How there were resources being diverted, going other places to assist them. Now, they have the same complaints. Just saying that, just to keep it equal. Now, based on this, what do you think?